Hey everybody, welcome to a new video. You do see the title right. I am starting a new passive income business. It's not passive right now by any means. I wouldn't even call it passive income. I would really just call it like income. I mean, it could be technically active, somewhat passive, but you're seeing the video right, the title. I am starting a new passive income business. I figured I'd share it with the world. I've talked about it very, very slightly before. I never really got around to talking about it. It was recent when I mentioned it. I knew I was going to come around to talking about it. But for those who don't know, Bots and Apps, the company, offers the ability to franchise their products. And for those who don't know what that is, essentially franchising is, imagine, I don't know, the McDonald's or like Chick-fil-A or Kmart or Sears or JCPenney. All those stores, I guess you could say, and I'm not really sure the specifics behind each one, but there are different owners behind each one. Yes, it's all related back to the actual company of whatever company it is, but it's a franchise deal. It's a white label. And essentially, what the white label is imagine if I was to sell ballpoint pens, and Bic is the manufacturer. And Bic allows me, as a consumer, to slap my label on it and basically have my own pen company that's produced by Bic. So I can reach a new customer base, etc. So that's really what this is. And I've mentioned this before, but I have a product that I already joined the franchise. And I picked, of course, my favorite tool is the unlimited copyright-free photos. This is my favorite tool personally out of all the different tools because it's really just so effective. I mean, from the print-on-demand space, it's really, really effective. And this is the tool. So I called it Axio Unlimited. And I find it really cool. And you guys already know this tool. I mean, if you pay a monthly basis for this tool, then you know what I have. It's literally the exact same tool. The only difference is with my name, with my info on it, all that kind of stuff. And the cool thing about it is I'm going to be able to start a business just like how this company has, selling the exact same product. Now, there are rules to it. There are certain things you have to pay for. There are certain things you have to set up. So basically, it's, I would say, a negotiation, an agreement, whatever you want to call it. There are contracts that need to be signed. But the reason why I figured I'd put this video out is because at the end of the day, we talk about passive income here. And something that my goal is, or what I want to do, is I want to start a passive income business selling this exact tool. Now, it's going to be quite a journey because I think I'm going to start a whole blog setup for it. I think I'm going to start like a whole system for it. But at the end of the day, I don't know of too many companies that offer a service like this that are actually pretty good. So I went with one of my favorite tools, Axio Unlimited. There is another tool that I'm currently in the process of ordering from them for the white label. I don't want to talk about it just yet because I have a belief that when I talk about things too early, they just don't pan out and they don't work out. So I'm not going to talk about it yet, but I will show you guys the Axio Unlimited. For those who don't know, and maybe you're watching this video for the first time, basically, there's nothing crazy about this tool, but what the tool does is I can search for photos that I am legally allowed to use behind for print on demand and basically a whole bunch of different features. They listed it on their website, what you could do with the tool. They list you can use it for book covers, TV shows, brochures, print on demand, website design, just a whole bunch of stuff. The reason why I think it's so beneficial, and this is literally why it's my favorite tool, you look at a tool like this and you compare it to Getty Images, you compare it to iStock, you compare it to all these other tools, this is literally a fraction of the price. And that's what really caught my attention. Because look at it this way, if you're on a budget as a customer and your budget is, let's say, $200, well, then for you as a customer, it's a no-brainer to get a tool like this, right? As opposed to signing up for Shutterstock and only getting like access to 25 downloads for the price of $49. And then once you do that a couple times or a few times over, you have no more money left. For me, this is just like 10 times better, 1,000 times better. There's really no other way to say it. That's why I bought it. Now, for those who are curious as to how much I paid, I'm not sure if I'm legally allowed to say how much I paid, but I did ask for a discount, and they allowed me to get a discount for the price of the tool by paying in cryptocurrency. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'm legally allowed to say and not allowed to say. From my understanding, the only thing I'm allowed to say is that I have a tool like this, that I sell it. But I'm not allowed to say, because you have to sign like documents and contracts and things like that. So I'm not allowed to say how much I pay, basically any details of it. That's really what it comes down to. So I'm just simply showing what it is. And you guys know how the tool works. You search for something like a picture of a horse, for example. You hit search, and then you get a whole list of different images that people can use for any purpose, print on demand. Like I said, you guys saw the list. So that's really what it is. I'm thinking about talking, not specifically about this tool, but talking about the idea of building a business that is kind of like passive income like this in this specific area, like starting a white label, doing a SaaS, because this literally is a SaaS. That's literally what it is. I mean, software as a service, SaaS, on the other YouTube channel. For those who don't know what the other YouTube channel is, I'll just show it to you guys. You guys should check it out if you have the time. If you don't have the time, I totally get it. There's a channel that we have called the DIY Income Tutorials channel. And I want to document kind of how I'm going to grow the business here and there. Some of the things that I show in the DIY income tutorials are like behind the scenes kind of stuff. Like we've done a lot of Redbubble shop reviews. Like you could see how many we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shop reviews. So yeah, we've done a lot. We talked about the Zazzle tagging tool. We did a lot of stuff yesterday. Not yesterday, but before. And I feel like I said, the DIY Income Tutorials channel is just a place where I could share some of the behind-the-scenes kind of stuff. Not necessarily behind the scenes to the YouTube, but behind the scenes in my personal businesses, my ideologies, my thoughts. Basically, it's a place where I can go more long form. I could talk about things more in depth. I could go really in deep talking about Redbubble stores. I can go in deep talking about Zazzle. I could talk about whatever, right? This main channel, obviously, it's great for just putting out the idea out there. But let's face it, not everybody wants to sit there and really hyper focus on one thing. That's why the other channel exists. If you want to check it out, check it out. You could literally just search it, type in DIY Income Tutorials. You'll find the channel. It's like a unicorn icon profile picture. You'll find it. Watch it. I'm not going to leave the link in the description. Just, you could watch it if you want to watch it. But that's where I'm going to kind of document the whole, starting a white label, kind of talking about it and things like that. So if you guys are interested, check out that channel, subscribe to it, just so that when I post a video around it, you guys will know. But I like to, like I said, post all different kinds of content on that channel. It's a little more freeing, really, because I could talk about all random type of stuff. But for this channel, it's kind of obvious what we talk about, so I don't want to go too deep into that kind of stuff on here. But I figured I'd share it. If you guys like this video, or you want to see more around this type of stuff, check out that other channel, all right? I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.